Hello and welcome to this specially curated session presented by Lalbaba Rice, etnow.in, Health Ranking and Conclave, West Bengal 2025 edition. Up next, we're joined by a highly celebrated, decorated personality, actor and fitness enthusiast, Tota Roy Chowdhury. Huge round of applause for him, please. I'm going to start with a question that's perhaps on the minds of many. How is it that you have yet to age a day? What is the key to this eternal youth? Because I, for one, could use some tips. Please, don't be humble. Give it to us as we ask. The honest truth.
All right, the honest truth is that I find that stressing about things which are beyond my control is such a waste of time. And because I don't indulge in it, I kind of get my night's sleep. And that contributes to me perhaps maybe arresting the acceleration of my aging process.
Fair enough. I think we can all relate to that. And you're a born and bred Bengali, so I'd imagine that rice is perhaps a staple part of your diet. But is that in fact the case, or was growing up rice reserved for special occasions only?
No, it's a part of my staple diet. It has been a part of my staple diet since I was a kid. Now, I was also a fitness enthusiast. As in, when I was a kid, I was a very active child. And I studied in a boarding school, so I was into games and sports. And I had a voracious appetite because of all that running around.
Right.
And I was there in my boarding school from the age of 8. And we used to be served rice twice a day.
Sure.
And I used to consume copious quantities of it. And somehow it agreed with me, and it has remained with me. In the interim, when I was researching about so-called nutritional advice, there was a lot of Western philosophy, it still is, being shoved down our throats. And I tried that diet, and it was more counterproductive. When I resorted back to my earlier diet of rice twice a day, it kind of gave me the best results.
So then I must ask you, Tota, is there a variety of rice or a type of rice that perhaps suits you best, or are all rice created equal?
No. There's this variety called, in Bengali, in Bangla, we call it Seddho chal. So the English equivalent would be parboiled rice, yeah, and that is, if you ask me about my secret, that is one of the secrets of my whatever health, youthfulness, whatever you call it, Seddho chal, which is parboiled rice. And I found that I researched that variety of rice, and I found that it's got something called the resistant starch.
All right.
Yeah, which kind of gives an effect of having fiber. Now, a lot of people say that polished rice does not have much fiber in it, but Seddho chal or parboiled rice has this resistant starch which kind of acts like fiber, and it also feeds the good bacteria in your stomach. It's kind of probiotic, which in turn helps you to digest the food that you have throughout the day. And it is also rich in vitamin B complex, niacin and thiamine, I suppose, and easy to digest. So yeah, parboiled rice it is.
Well, Tota, you certainly seem to have done your homework in that parboiled rice, as per your research, does ease digestion.
Yes.
But moving on to another aspect of it, see how we are quickly unraveling all the secrets to your youth, right? Even if it took us a conversation around rice, we are getting to the bottom of it. But another aspect of parboiled rice, since you brought it up, is that it has little to no smell. So, does it have little to no taste? Or is that grossly oversimplifying things and the taste of parboiled rice is completely uncompromised?
But it having no taste, so-called no taste, is its greatest asset. Like I'll give you a an equivalent from my
Please.
line of work. So the best actors are the ones who you cannot put an image to.
Sure.
You know, they go like a blank canvas to the sets,
Right.
and then they allow the director to create that character out of it, out of its blankness.
Brilliant.
Yeah, same is the case with parboiled rice, is that it goes as a neutral flavored accompaniment. So if you're having, let's say, a paneer masala or something
Sure.
like that, it imbibes the taste of that paneer masala. You're having fish curry.
Sure.
It absorbs that taste of the fish and the curry. That's distinctive taste of fish can be had. It is not clashing.
Right.
You know, if it had any taste, it would have been clashing.
Sure.
It's like me working with an even bigger actor whom I'm supposed to compliment, but I try to overshadow.
Right.
That's not part of my
Beautifully
job.
put. You're
Yeah?
not
part of my
correct.
job.
Correct.
Yeah. So that's what parboiled rice does. It remains neutral. It remains helpful. It showcases the main dish that you're having.
Well, Tota, since we've talked so much about rice and parboiled rice in particular, is there a specific brand or variety that sticks out in your mind?
See, these days, a lot of companies claim to sell you things which aren't true. So what I do is I stick to things that I know. Companies which I know guarantee certain amount of quality, has a certain legacy to carry forward, and that legacy is just not about branding. It's about the brand being synonymous with quality and dependability. So I depend on, I was quite surprised to see it out here, you know. That's the name. That's the name.
Right.
Yeah, Lalbaba. I rely on that because they are the pioneers. I've tasted the rice. They give what they claim to give, and I get what I have paid for. So yes, that's my go-to brand.
Tota, thank you so much for adding the color to this conversation that you have and for choosing to be here at the ETnow.in Health Ranking and Conclave. It's such an honor. It's such a pleasure. You're loved among fans all over. We wish you all the very best for what lies ahead.
Thank
you
very
so much.
The pleasure is all mine. Thank you.
Pleasure.